I would say the eyes become open and I'm now in a position where I can move forward. Whereas before I couldn't do that with my resentment, my bag of ego, my bag of pride. These things don't have room in my life anymore if I'm going to fill it with something other than ego. I need to make room for gratitude. I need to make room for healing. I need to remove the people, places, and things that are not adding value. And I'm not able to do that if I'm just carrying around this bag of like emotion. Rage isn't really an emotion. It can get out of control pretty easily. And I'm speaking from experience, and I don't know if you can relate to this. Hitting rock bottom is all sorts of lameness. We've talked about what it is. We've talked about how we get there. That's the honesty. I can no longer do things the way I used to. My 2.0 operating software needs to be upgraded, and I can't do that if I'm just living my life in denial. That sounds really mean to say, but you know where I'm coming from with that. Here's the next one. Getting out of rock bottom. It's not like I can use a shovel and dig my way out. It's gonna take those walls that I built up. They didn't get built up overnight, so it's gonna take more than an overnight to tear them down. Brick by brick, I built this wall. So brick by brick, I have to take it down. And through taking it down, I start to appreciate what caused me, the Jason from 2002, the Jason from 1997. You know what I mean? What kind of person would need this wall to be built? And what part of me was being fulfilled through building this wall? What good came from building this? And through asking these questions, through digging deeper beyond the wall itself, what if there's something more than just, I don't want to call it ferocity. I don't want to call it shame, but there was a story through conditioning myself through that story, through telling myself I'm not deserving of good things. Like I would tell myself I'm not worth a sustainable lifestyle, healthy relationship. These are weird things to say, but when you don't value yourself, when I don't value myself, I don't give a lot of room for value to creep in. So when it comes to moving away from hitting rock bottom, it doesn't mean just tear down the wall. It means recognize what part of me was being fulfilled through building the wall in the beginning. Maybe, this sounds crazy, maybe it was meant to be out of a defense mechanism. Jason now, here we are, and Jason in 2021 looks back at younger Jason 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. The younger Jason needed this wall to survive. And maybe it did. Maybe I did survive, but there's a point where this wall might have helped me at some point. But is it serving me now? Is this wall of protection keeping people out just as much as it's stopping things from getting, you know what I mean? Like what if this isn't serving me? What if it's not serving others? What if it's not serving the greater good? And if none of these things are being fulfilled, I start to look beyond, cause me to build the wall, and it starts to shape the foundation I have so that I don't have this in the future. And I'm not saying I'm never going to have another wall in the future, because I don't want a second wall. I don't want to hit rock bottom a second, a third, or fourth. It was hard enough the first time to hit rock bottom. I'm still learning. I'm still developing, but I'm certainly not the same person I was